I have no idea.
That way.
Richard.
You right?
Yeah.
Oh, you got
Felix Tomlin to check it.
Yeah.
Richard first, because he's still gone a while. Did you see him starting to drink it?
Here's that Code Ready, Code Ready. Code Ready.
You know, Inspector Gadget, right?
Yeah. There you go. That's what I was trying to think.
Code Ready, Code Ready.
So that's something.
Code Ready.
I have 5:30, Mayor,
All right,
5:31.
very good. This time I'll call this special meeting of the Harlingen City Commission, which has been duly posted to order. And first item on the agenda is citizen communication.
I have Mr. Ron Lozano, 2410 Riverside Drive, and it's regarding the redistricting. And I think it's, yes.
Good afternoon. There were some interesting tidbits that were taken down today. We had the maps there, and of the 4 plans that were in the area that where y'all are currently sitting, the ABCD been touted that A and B didn't alter anything in District 2. Yet the impetus for all of this is the constitutional mandate of decimal census. And there was almost a 37% disparity. And that's why Mr. Rios was retained to try to clarify and keep it within the confines of 10%. So if you don't alter District 2 as the mayor and maybe one other one would like, well, how are you curing the problem? This was not foisted by other colleagues of yours. This is, again, a U.S. constitutional mandate about the census, and it generates this every 10 years. So I'm hoping that the argument that y'all have with Mr. Taylor gets a little bit better. Thank you.
I have Robert Lethbridge, 909 East Parkwood, voter suppression.
Robert Lethwich, 909 East Parkwood. Probably somebody might be happy, but I'm not going to talk about theft or churning or anything of that nature. Of course, we know that churning is really a criminal offense, and is definitely a felony. But I do want to get something clear, because something came up last night that I thought was kind of connected some dots, and that was the Texas Regional Bank deposit, $5 million. I think that's going to be kind of interesting to see. Tudor Uhorn, Bobby Ferris, Michael Skeef, and all these people who have donated to you, Mr. Mesmer, and you, Mr. Boswell, and how this $5 million is then in turn lent out in a commercial loan after they only pay us less than 0.25% interest on this CD, and they're making 6, 7, 8% commercial money off of the port and whoever else. So we're giving them taxpayer money, and then we're not getting anything. And then to boot, you guys, Tudor, you, Mr. Mesmer, don't even want to allow the citizens of Harlingen to vote to where they can tax themselves with the Port of Harlingen tax. So it seems like a pretty good scheme going on right there. I look forward to getting some open records information so that we can further explore this as we continue into the political season. I think this is a little bit more important than the tacos at the jail, but I appreciate it. We definitely want to follow the money on this deal. That and the line barter money, it's going to be pretty interesting. That's all I've got.
The next one is Desi Martinez, 1806 Haverford Boulevard, and it's on the redistricting. He said he would be in person, but I don't see him, so
Okay, Mr. Martinez.
he's not here, Mayor.
Okay,
So-
then, thank you. That concludes our citizen communication, correct?
Yes.
We'll go to item 1, which is discussion of possible action to approve the second and final reading of an ordinance of the City Commission of the City of Harlingen approving the redistricting of the city's single member to council districts and establishing new district boundary lines based on 2020 census data for Harlingen elections, amending Article 4, Section 3, Harlingen Code of Ordinances, repealing conflicting ordinances and resolutions, providing for a clause and providing for an effective date. Is there, in the city, oh, this is a second reading. Do we need to read the caption? All right, is there a motion to adopt the ordinance on second reading?
Motion to approve.
Second. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
Opposed.
There being no other further business, we are adjourned. Thank you.